everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Ayutthaya. And what we're going to take a look at is a really cool temple. It's not overly large, it's actually pretty small. Just has a couple halls and a chedi, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Anyway, this was a temple that they say was built in 1593. And the reason why it was built is King Narusuan was attacking up into Burma. He was fighting King Tong-U. King Narusuan was like a warrior king. He was known for his powers on the battlefield. Anyway, whenever he was attacking, he was leading an army into Burma and he died. And his brother, King Ayutthaya, took over as king. And before he came into the city, he built this temple over here for the funeral of his brother, King Narusuan. So the story goes is that he built this and they cremated King Narusuan and they invited 10,000 monks here to this temple for the cremation ceremony. And it was a big to-do because King Narusuan was an important king. And King Ayutthaya, however you say his name, he was also a very important king because he changed the culture of Thailand from being a warrior kingdom to being one of traders. He changed up the army. Basically, all the soldiers became merchantmen. So instead of Thailand fighting with its neighbors, it started trade, and it was a huge deal. So anyway, let's walk through here. We'll look at this temple and kind of enjoy the day. This is the temple. Now it is surrounded by a moat, you can see right there, and then it has the crystal wall. So you would have came in the gate right over here. There was a moat, and they would have had another wall over there. And then there's another temple over there that is a humongous pyramid. And then the canal would have been over there, and then the royal palace and everything would have been on the other side of the canal. And then this is the main part of the temple. So this is Wat Worachettharam. And I'm not sure what Worachet means, but that's the name of it. And this is the chedi. You can see it's the Sri Lankan style with the bell. And then this would have been the wihan. So this would have been the prayer hall or the preaching hall. And it would have had a huge Buddha right there. And then this would have been the ordination hall. And you can see there's a little bit of the roof timbers up there. And this would have had a little balcony or a little porch that would have came out here probably. And then these would have been the ordination stones. And you can see this is bowed in the middle of it like a boat. And it would have been the regular brick and mortar construction. Now I was just over here about 2 years ago and they were remodeling or redoing a lot of this wood and everything here. So they had this all cordoned off so you couldn't come over here. So I was in the area today and here I am. So you can see that they would have had the little plates in there also. That would have been this, like the Chinese plates that they would have put in there. And then this is the inside. So they redid all of this wood and to keep these door jambs from collapsing. And as you can see, it still is a little bowed. All four walls are still intact. And it had a window on each side and it had two doors with the window in the front. And you can still see some of the original timber up there. So that would have been the roof and they would have had the tiles on it. And then this looks like a Buddha that they either remodeled or brought in a modern Buddha. And it would have had a couple smaller ones right next to it. And then they have some over here that would have been, this would have been like a little gallery or something here. Now this is an important temple to the Thais because if you're a soldier, it's very common for soldiers to come here and pray at this temple because of King Narusuan. And it had a back door over there also. So yeah, the soldiers will come over here, pray to make some merit and look for good fortune before their term of service or while they're in. All right, so let's walk around a little bit here. So there was a couple of the small chedis and then a smaller little, like another preaching hall over there. And then this is kind of cool. It has two chedis with the same pedestal that it's sitting on. And then it would have had a place you could have walked around those little chedis. And then more of the canal. I've been over here before and seen guys fishing in this little moat around the temples. Doesn't look like anybody's in it today. And not a whole lot left of this. You can still see a little bit of the plaster work here. So those would have been like the little floral patterns all around. And you can see where how they styled the bricks. They trimmed them to fit, and then up here at the top they kind of sharpened them to get that look right there. Cut the top of it and the bottom off. And then a little bit of the pieces laying around. But yeah, this is a small site, but it's really quite nice. So this would have been one of the wihans here. Would have had the entrance, would have had a small little porch on the front. And then the Buddha image would have been back there. And then you would have had a little shrine here also. Wait, how cool is this little building? And then you can see the chedi right over there. Then over here is another little preaching hall or something. This could have been maybe a hall for dignitaries also. And then here is the chedi. And then the wihan over here with the Buddha image sitting out there. So if you could imagine, there would have been 10,000 monks here during this ceremony. So they would have been walking in a line, probably like, maybe if it was at night, they would have had candles. It would have been a sight to see. They would have probably put the flowers down. I've seen the processions of monks before. They do it in Bangkok every once in a while. And they'll put like a reed mat down on the side of the road, and then they'll put flower petals all along the way. And so the monks will walk along, and the people will give them alms and all of that. But what a fantastic chedi. So it's missing a little bit of the fanal up there. You can see the little columns there, and it's clearly bell-shaped. And then it has a square base that it's sitting on. And you can see the locals have come and stuck the gold leaf on it. And then we have a little bit more of smaller little chedis and some of the debris. This looks like some of the plaster work of some of the Buddhas. So they would have been brick with plaster on the outside of the brick core. It looks like it's kind of settling here. And then this was a back porch of this wihan. So they would have had some columns right there and right here. And then a couple little bases of some chedis. Some guys over here practicing their sapataka, or the takla. And then you would have been able to go into the hall here. And they would have had a little balcony here. And then these were square columns. The later Ayutthaya, they would have done these as octagons. And then you could see the main Buddha. And then they would have had all the smaller ones all around. It's fantastic. So that's the whole site here. Looks like it's missing the top knot there. And all the rest of it's all debris. You can see where the ties have burned the joe sticks and all the candles and stuff like that. And then the little hall over here. Yeah, it's a small site, but it's quite cool. It's right here on the middle of the city island in a pretty good location. I would say come over here and take a look if you get a chance. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this Wat Worachettharam. This is fantastic. This is really cool. Like I said at the start, it was built in like 1593 for the funeral of King Narusuan. He was known as King Narusuan the Great. There's all kinds of stories about him with fighting the war elephants, the chicken fighting with the Burmese prince and all of that stuff. So anyway, this is a really cool place. I would say if you get a chance, come over here and take a look at it. It's near some other sites, and it's definitely worth, 15, 20 minutes of your time or so. And so it's right over here next to the big reclining Buddha and a couple others. So come over here and take a look at it, and you will have a good time. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. I'll try to break out the drone so you can see a little bit of it from the air. It's something I haven't shown before. I haven't flown the drone over this site. So I'll try to do that here. And then if you're new to the channel, subscribe. You get to see some more stuff like this that I do. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been here or if you know more about the temple than I do, let me know also in a comment down below. And until next time, from over here in Ayutthaya, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.